Welcome to the 11th episode of Two Dads, One Mike. I am Taylor. This is Mike, and we're back. I was gonna say quality content, but we're just fucking here now.
Yeah,
all right.
It's just this is where we're at.
Yeah,
you get what you get.
Right.
Like you don't throw a fit.
Exactly. On today's show, we are going to recap the last 2 weeks, seeing that our 10th episode with Nick was a very long time ago. It feels like so.
It does feel like a long time.
It really does. So. As always, we start off with the drink of the show, and we have a surprise today.
We have a surprise.
Lay it on.
I'm going to move our very important mic here. We got Twisted Tea.
That was good.
It's like...
Is that like wine in a box?
Wine in a box.
Nice.
But probably far less fancy.
Yeah, and probably tastes a little better. I mean, it is Twisted Tea.
My sister-in-law, shout out all winos out there.
Yes.
She has found some great...
Mike is playing with his nipple.
I'm playing with my nipples. That's why I'm sounding distracted. Ooh.
You actually use this as a pee cup as well.
She has found my sister-in-law has found some great wine in a box.
That smells good too.
Thank you.
Not the pisser pot this time, guys. No. We promise. We do have a microphone again on the pisser pot, so you can live this.
Don't tell them our secrets.
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
I gotta pay for that. All right, so this is Twisted Tea. I don't think I've ever had Twisted Tea.
I've never had it either.
That I know. But this could go really... This might be our first... Do you like tea normally? On cue, it's perfect.
Cheers, sir.
Mr. Pot.
It's delicious.
I was going to say that's pretty fucking nasty.
It did, really?
Yeah.
You don't like that?
We'll see how it grows on me.
Yeah.
I'm not a tea person.
Oh, that's fair. I have really been into Arnold Palmer's lately.
But see, that's half lemonade, isn't it?
It is.
So...
Yeah. This is just straight
tea, Arnold Palmer...
Yeah.
Is not the same.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But we'll try it.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to putting down a pouch.
Muster it down.
We'll see how it grows on me.
All right. So anyway, we wanted to recap, like I said, the last 2 weeks, seeing that we really haven't recorded too much, and kind of take our shit from there. So, Michael, why don't you start and recap your last 2 weeks for the audience?
We've had a couple low key weekends, which was nice, getting some stuff done around the house. We got our pool down. For the season, all that stuff. I was able to clean out the garage, so if it started hailing baseball size, I could slam my Suburban in the garage. Just have to move around all the bikes and shit. So I cleaned that. That felt good. Had our normal soccer. We had soccer this past weekend got canceled because it rained all night Friday night.
Oh yeah.
And then into Saturday morning.
So right.
Yeah, so
nice.
It was raining right up to the start of the game time, but they didn't cancel it till a half hour before a game. Can I just tell you, with 4 kids, and we make our kids' siblings.
Yeah.
They don't have to attend their siblings' practice.
Okay. Well,
unless there isn't someone at home.
Right.
Some nights, my wife's on one side of town, I'm on the other. There's no one home, so they have to pick. But on game time, sorry, this is how my brain works.
Hashtag ADHD.
Hashtag ADHD. We make them come to games, and we make them watch and support their siblings at least some of the games.
Sure,
and if there's a park, if there's a park within sight, we'll let the older siblings or whoever go and play a little bit. They'll also come back and watch a little bit.
Or take a pee in the middle of everyone standing around you.
That's happened. I'm pretty sure my daughter took a dump on the sideline of the soccer field last weekend. So this is how surviving.
Hashtag parenting.
Yeah, that's a realist parenting thing.
My daughter took a shit on your floor today.
She did. That is true.
It was a disgusting sour smell.
That was some rancid ass.
I said to my wife, I'm like,
you should be proud.
You're lucky it wasn't that one.
You don't need a paternity test for that one.
No, that would be me.
That's your daughter.
That's my foul ass.
Because that is your fault. It's the same stinky shit that comes out of you.
That's exactly right.
But no, so we had a low-key weekend. But no, wow, I got off on a tangent. They didn't cancel the game.
Went from soccer to taking dumps.
You figure out the correlation.
Right.
And let us know in the comments. But no, they didn't cancel till like a half hour before. Yeah. And I get if like all of a sudden a storm pops up and like, okay, but shit changed. It's been sunny all day and then bam, something popped up. It was literally raining and thundering.
Well, that's the thing. Like, if it's raining all day, like, or the day before or night before, and it rains up until that point, like, just cancel the shit. Like, the field's gonna be wet, regardless.
It's gonna be wet, and there was still thundering and stuff in the morning. So, like, but when we get to within a half hour of when he needs to be there, we're pretty much ready to go.
Sure.
Because it's a little more than a 15-minute drive. So, like, by the time we initiate getting into the car, and then going, we need an extra 10 minutes if it's a 15-minute drive. So that we were like gearing up, ready to go. And then we got the can. We're like, no, sorry. Like, we kind of assumed it would be canceled, but we can't assume.
Well, no, if you can,
if we just wait and then they don't cancel it.
Yeah, you've been a part of more crazier shit.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So that's one of my irks with this stuff is like, okay, we can just, we kind of know what's happening. We can just call it.
This doesn't taste like anything. That's dangerous for me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this doesn't like have like a distinct flavor.
No.
It's just like, here it is.
Yep, it's 5% alcohol by volume. Which there's 14 teas in one bag, big bag.
It's better pot. Hopefully that doesn't interfere with what you're listening to right now. We do have our fuzzy nipples on, so it should be fun. But anyways.
But yeah, so it's just one of those. I know it's hard to like call a game or like cancel it. You want to try to hold out, and you're worried about as a coach or the people making that decision if people are going to be like, oh, we canceled it and it didn't even, like when they call a snow day. We're in Wisconsin, so whoever around the world who's watching this, because we're worldwide.
We do have people over in the UK.
We get snow. We do. Yeah. Shout out the UK. We get snow, and sometimes they try to predict when it's going to be heavy enough, and they just cancel school the night before. It's kind of like that where like you don't want to be the one who cancels the game, and then it be sunny and birds chirping, and the field's great. So you don't want to cancel too early. I get that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But we have this cool thing called a radar. Yeah. You can look pretty good at. I don't think the rain's going to clear up by game time. And if it's been raining all night, you just fucking call it. So
should be done with it.
That's my little soapbox I'm going to get off of. Yeah. But then we had a nice Sunday, and like it was a laid back weekend. Oh, we went to the refueling wing at the airport.
I saw that.
Air Force Base. Technically, it's an Air Force Base that's part of at Mitchell International Airport. They had an open house where they have one of those big giant tankers in the air that refuels the planes in midair.
Sure.
They had a huge open house. We drastically underestimated the size of this event. We waited for an hour just to get past security.
Oh, shit. It's that big, huh?
It was huge. And then we didn't have lunch right before. We didn't bring a stroller. There were lines.
Not well equipped.
No, there was lines for a very long time. It was really cool. And if the kids had more patience for waiting in line, we'd do that. But we got 4 kids, 10 and under.
Well, it's
not happening.
Well, it's like having 4 rabid squirrels.
Yeah.
Just like. Yep.
Well, 3 rabid squirrels and then 1 grumpy ass panda.
Yeah, okay.
That just doesn't want to be there.
Yeah. I get that.
I don't know why panda. But like you could go in the cockpits of they sat in a World War II fighter, which is cool, and then like you could go in we walked through the back end of a C-17.
Sure.
So they had huge equipment, huge planes there. It was really cool to see.
Nice.
And it just amazes me the size of those things and how they can still fly.
Right.
With how heavy. And then once they're loaded, it blows my mind all the time. But so we did that. That was really cool, but we weren't prepared for the stature of the event. We spent like an hour there, and then we're like, all right, we're done.
We're done with
But we didn't have a Packer game because the Packers kicked ass again on the Thursday.
They are going to dog walk Joe Flacco into retirement on Sunday.
Yeah, if he makes it through the game.
If he makes it through the game.
He might retire at halftime.
Might be a different episode. We'll see.
Maybe. Yeah. But yeah, so it was a nice kind of easygoing weekend. I took the kids to a kids play place and stuff.
Sure.
One of the days to just let them run around and stuff, and
Yeah.
that was nice. But yeah, it was. I can't complain about a nice laid back weekend.
There you go.
So
Nice.
we didn't have anything crazy. Trying to think if we had any. Daughter's doing well. Potty training. That'll be another episode.
That'll be another episode.
We'll go through our potty training woes, do's and don'ts, and all that shit.
Do-dos.
The do-dos
and the do-don'ts.
Yeah, so it was great.
Nice. All right.
How about you?
It was good. So this
you traveled, right?
Yeah, so this past weekend, Saturday, we had an overnight wedding in Illinois for a very, very good buddy of ours. Finally tied the knot and found a lovely girl that would decide to marry him. So
put up with his bullshit.
Put up with his bullshit, right?
That's important.
Yes,
gotta be able to do that.
Yes, it is. So we went to the town of Palestine or Palestine.
That's right.
It's
you did not go to Palestine.
Well, what is it called?
Princeton is where you.
Princeton. Well, there is a city down there that's called that.
Palantine.
Was it Palantine?
Palantine.
I swear to God, I thought I saw a city that was called that.
Palestine?
I'm almost certain. I'll have to look. Anyway, I'm probably wrong. I'm probably wrong.
On your story.
Yeah, keep going.
Check on that.
So anyway, we went to Princeton, Illinois. Excuse me.
I know where you are.
Because I was so drunk off my ass. Pisser pot. I was so drunk off my ass, I don't remember half of it. But anyway, so we went to Princeton, Illinois, and the town of Princeton, I think, had 8,000 people in it. So it was a pretty small town. Is there a city in there? Palatine. So that's what I'm thinking of.
Not Palestine.
Gotta cut that.
That's vastly different.
Gotta cut that.
Vastly different.
Anyway, so we went to this wedding, and the actual town that the wedding was in had like 180 people. Mind you, like her family's in this town, so like that family makes up probably, I would think, half of the actual small town.
Yeah.
So we stayed in this nice Airbnb. I was in a parking lot. And it was next to a State Farm.
Your Airbnb was in a parking lot?
Yes.
Was it a trailer?
No, it was a side-by-side.
Okay.
Yeah, it was side-by-side. It looked like an old converted, like, hall or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then next to that, or on the other side of us, was an actual home.
Oh, okay.
But going down there, it was about a 2.5-hour drive, and then my buddy and I sat in the back. And I think I had 4 vodka lemonades by the time I got to the city.
That's illegal to drink.
Well,
an intoxicant.
Pretty much. And then
we are all about integrity on this show.
Yeah. Yes,
you should be proud of yourself.
Yes, and then so we ended up getting there. We needed food.
By the way, that's one of the most Wisconsin things.
What
to do?
Oh, drinking and driving.
Yeah. Well, that's one thing. I don't condone. We don't condone.
We do not condone that on this show.
Don't do that dumb
on this program,
especially with the Uber and Lyft you got.
Yes.
Like it's just not. It's just stupid.
Right.
That even happens anymore. But to like even just be a passenger and just like I got some roadies. Yeah. I'm not driving. So
my buddy had a transfusion. I don't know if you know what that is.
Like blood transfusion?
No, an actual drink. It's a golf drink.
This is vastly different.
Yeah, correct.
Oh, I know what that is.
Yeah, it's like a purplish, like tone colored drink.
Is that no alcohol?
No, it's alcohol in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what alcohol, but it's in there.
I don't know what it is.
Right. So anyway, we got down there. We went to go get some food because obviously we're pretty much half in the bag. And then we went over to this other place. We drank there. I think we had 2 drinks at that other bar, which was called Barrel Society.
Okay.
Very nice bar.
There you go.
And then
shout out Barrel Society.
Yes, exactly. And then
hit us up with that merch.
Right. And we went back to the Airbnb, got ready, and then our other friend showed up, which was Jessica and her boyfriend. And then we went to the wedding. And so we got to the wedding. It was on the bride's family's farm, which was really cool.
Yep.
It was literally next to the cornfield.
So no one in your immediate party was in the wedding, right?
No. So he had the groom had his brother, and then a friend that he's been really close to for a long time. So and then she had just 2 people on her side, and then I think her brother married them.
Cool.
But yeah, so it was on this farm. They had brats and hamburgers, hot dogs, stuff like that. And then the uncles cooked all that shit for us, which was awesome. And then we got obliterated.
It sounds like a great weekend.
So, pretty much it. And then we had some hiccups, but we're not going to talk about that here on this show. But we will go and talk about that.
So that's off camera stuff.
Yes, that's off camera stuff.
No, so do you, when you're involved in a wedding, go to a wedding versus being in the wedding. So we had a summer where we were like, we're past our wedding phase, our weddings era.
Yeah.
Right? Like when we were younger, like we were on the front end because we got married. It was 20.
Were you the first?
We were one of the first. I don't think
we were the
first of the friend group, but we were close. We were the first. But like I had a bunch of cousins that were getting married right before we got married. The couple years coming up to it, like we were already going to weddings before we were married.
Yes.
Then all of a sudden, all of our friends started getting married. There was one summer we legit had, it was like 13 or 14 weddings. It was fucking brutal. My wife stood up in like 3 or 4.
Sure.
I stood up in 2. I don't make as many friends as she does.
I think the most that I've had is 3 in 1 year.
Yeah.
And then I had
it's fine.
And then I had 2 in enough.
Okay.
So it was,
there was a couple summers where we legit had, it was weddings.
Yeah.
One after another. And then one of the most fun ones, my wife was a maid of honor and I was the best man.
Oh, nice.
Which that was a fun twist. I'm getting to my question shortly. I have a question.
I get it. No, you're working.
Then I'm working around to all the different stops, the corral in my head.
Yeah.
Right. So that wedding, the coolest part was our speech.
Yeah.
Half the people knew we were married. Half the people didn't. My wife started giving her maid of honor speech.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And it was the best man in my wedding, my best friend from back in the day in college. He was marrying, we introduced him to my wife's cousin. And they're still happily married. But so they were getting married. So that's how we became best man, maid of honor. My wife started giving her speech and was like, well, I would just like to take credit for setting them up because, blah, blah, started going into the story. And when she said that, what we had rehearsed was that then I stood up and like we started arguing from across I literally cut her off.
Yeah.
In the middle of her speech and started yelling from across the table, like, you didn't set them up. Like, he's my best friend. Like, and we started arguing back and forth. The amount of faces, like the faces on people as like you look back out to the people that you didn't know very well and you knew didn't know. And it was like, oh, shit, they're really arguing right now? What's going on? Right? Like they were blown back. And then after a little bit of back and forth, then we explained that we were married, whatever. But that was one of the most fun, like, weddings being part of because we were so both involved. We didn't like see each other all day because we were doing our responsibility as best man and maid of honor. My question, now 5 minutes later, my question that I was going to ask you, do you enjoy being part of the wedding or being a close friend and just being a guest?
I like being a part.
Okay.
Because
you need that satisfaction.
I need that. I need that.
You need that gratification.
I need that gratification.
Yep. I need someone to tell me I'm pretty.
Right. And that's just, and I feel like a lot of people are kind of in that boat to a point. Yeah. Because like you get close with somebody, right? Mm-hmm. Like you establish this friendship and this close bond, and like that's kind of seals the bond. Yeah. To say this was it. Now this one was different. Yeah. This one was a little different. This one was like we just knew, like we just wanted the invite because we love this person. Yeah. We're finally happy that he found somebody that makes him happy. That's all we wanted. You know what I mean? But I got to a point with a few years back where I was in these when I was in 3 or 4 weddings or whatever, or 5. It was 5 weddings over 2 years, where I was just like, I don't. This is the same for me no more. Yeah, when we had our gauntlet of a couple of years of lots of weddings. I was done with weddings altogether. No, but I've had
I've had instances, and I don't know which one I like best.
That's like my stream.
Because just stop it every once in a while. Because I'm with you on the like, okay, it's cool and powerful to be part of that day for a good friend or sibling or family member, cousin, whatever it is. It's cool to be part of that day and be asked to be part of that.
Right.
Right? Because that's cool. And the older you get, the more you appreciate stuff like that.
Of course.
20s, early 20s, it's like, yeah, let's freaking party. Like, cool. But now looking back at it, you're like, that was pretty cool that I was asked to do that.
Right.
It's like you get the sentiment behind it a little more, as you mentioned, right?
Well, and for me, so like when we had got married, I had so many friends. Like I couldn't pick on.
So popular.
I couldn't pick on who I wanted to be.
I couldn't decide. I had so many friends.
I couldn't pick on like who I wanted in the wedding versus ushers versus like we did a traditional church wedding.
Yeah,
whatever.
As did we.
Right, and so I had three friends that were ushers. I felt guilty, but I shouldn't have at the time because it's like, well, I'm telling you, like I want you to be a part of this one way or another.
Yeah.
And then when it came to picking my best man, like that was really tough because I was friends so close with everybody. Yeah. But I ended up picking one because I'd known him the longest. Like we have that reciprocity. And we have that relationship where it's like we don't see each other for a year. Sorry,
you can't cheers. Wisconsin, you cannot cheers and not fucking drink.
Where like we may not talk to each other for a year or see each other for a year, but like when we see each other, like we don't miss a beat.
Dude, that could be a whole episode. Is the dynamic of
like long distance
dudes.
You're right,
dudes, and how friendships can just stop.
Yeah,
not stop, but just not communicate.
Pause,
and then all of a sudden you're like, you call them one day or talk to them or run into them, and you like resume.
Yeah,
it's right there.
Well, that's the thing about it, where it's you just miss it. You don't miss a beat.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, but so like back to my question of, do you like being part of it?
Yes.
Do you like being there but not in the wedding? Is that if the circumstance is right? We had good friends that got married.
Yeah.
They are godparents to my youngest son.
Sure.
My wife was in their wedding. Was not maid of honor, but stood up in their wedding, and I was not. I was at that time. I wasn't that close with the groom. So I got no heart. We still hang out all the time.
We'll discuss this later, whoever you are.
Yeah.
It still hurts him, right?
It's still a little bit. But no, and so I got to just relax and go drink at a bar in between. And like my wife being part of the wedding party, then had to take pictures and like there's this and that, and you're on it's like you're on a schedule because you have to get this and you have to do this.
Yeah.
Or to do this.
Yeah, I get it.
After the ceremony, got to do all this shit before you get to the reception. Now you're involved and that side of it. So I don't know which one I would pick because I like being more laid back to where like, oh yeah, we went to the ceremony. Now we're just drinking at a bar somewhere.
And this one that I was in was nice because it was like we didn't have to feel rushed.
It seems like it was totally
per se. Yeah, it was a very laid back wedding. There was a lot of people there from out of town. I think he must have had 180 people.
Wow,
it was pretty big.
That's pretty.
I mean, for being
doubled the size of that city.
I mean, yeah, yeah, we did.
No, so I don't know which one I like because I wouldn't want to be like, I don't want to be part of that one.
Well, there was one that I was. That's a different subject for a different day.
We've all been in those, but like, there's different aspects that I enjoy, and I don't know that it's as clear cut of a decision that I would rather be in it.
Yeah.
Than because it would very much depend on how close I am with the person.
Of course,
right? If it's a good friend, yeah, I want to be there for them, and understanding the magnitude of what that means. Yeah. But sometimes I just want to sit at a bar and drink.
Yeah, I guess nothing wrong with it.
It's just what it is.
Right.
But yeah, so yeah, we could go into a whole episode. That we're just coming up with all sorts of episode ideas.
Correct.
But
other than that,
by the way,
that was it for me. Yeah.
We are starting to talk to more people about being guests on the podcast. and I'm excited. I'm not gonna say who we have coming up or people we have coming up yet.
Well, we're starting
an announcement.
We're starting to become very important.
Super important.
We are VIPs here on our own show.
In our eyes, anyway.
In our eyes, right.
My mommy says I'm important.
My mommy says I'm not important, so you're welcome.
That's fair. So yeah, we have some exciting guests coming up. Yep. Hashtag cliffhanger. I'm not gonna release. We're not gonna release details yet. We'll send out.
He's not gonna give you satisfaction.
No, I'm gonna make you work for it. So put your thing down, float it on reverse.
Two dads, one mic at onlyfans.com. Mike will be on live there.
But yeah, so it's exciting as we're starting to invite guests on.
Yep.
And anybody who wants to be a guest, we'll have you on. I don't give a shit. We'll just figure out.
I think the best. I was just gonna say. I think the best part about that, it's like we're venturing into this where it's like, okay, we're getting to know new people and figuring out what do they do for a living. What why do they do social media, or how how many kids do you have, and like. Like how is parenting, and
just talking to different
just like showing people like, hey, we're all going through the same thing. Oh my god,
it's hitting hard tonight.
Your wiener pot here is getting make me sad.
But no, so we're very excited. We've made a few contacts with some people that we are super excited about to have on.
Right.
I'm sorry ahead of time for how shitty we are at interviewing because we've never done this shit before. So
we'll rehearse it. It'd be fine.
And it'll still sound, we're gonna end up reading out the script like, do you like eggs and ham?
Do you like Chinese food? We like Chinese food.
Ooh, we should do a Chinese buffet. That should be a drink of the show. Different sauces. Oh shit,
Michael, we could do like taste testing and like, dude. We ordered from this Asian restaurant today.
So that's a good idea. So when we have a show. And our guest, if we have one at that time, doesn't want to drink alcohol.
Yeah.
We could do a taste test.
Yeah. Whatever.
We could do, not like hot ones, but like, have you seen those, I don't know if it's a podcast or a YouTube series or whatever, where they all eat hot wings?
Oh, yeah.
I don't need to burn my ass like that.
No.
But, doing something like that where we do, all right, let's all order, the local Chinese buffet and go through and try different shit.
Yeah.
Different sauces, different.
Order like 4 things or 5 things and
for me, and then 5 things for you.
Dude, I love Chinese food.
Oh, I could put it down so hard.
Yeah. Yeah. Put it in your mouth.
Put it in your mouth. All right, so we are super excited. This is kind of a recap, kind of a laid back episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are super excited for our guests coming out. We will put out little short videos or whatever, kind of announcing who they are as they come up, kind of get you hyped for it. Some of them you might know, some of them you might not know, because some of them are just our friends. It's just
here's next rated star. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, that's probably not gonna happen. But yeah, so we appreciate all the new people we're meeting and making good relationships with. And yeah, we're pumped for our upcoming guests.
Correct.
So also, get your smacking sunflower seed. I just had an order. I just placed an order. Side note, I just placed an order and ordered a 6-pack of fucking cheeseburger flavored ones.
So actually, I was watching one of their lives the other day.
Yeah.
And I can't remember the fucking flavor that they were going to make, but it was like the shit. And I got to look back at it.
They come up with all sorts of special, they have ones that are limited time. They've had loaded baked potato. They've had, I've talked about it before, the taco flavored, guacamole flavored, and
dude, that churro flavor.
Nacho cheese, the churros. Delicious. The maple brown sugar.
Oh, yeah.
I would they did have a bacon one. I didn't try that before it was filled out. But it supposedly, they should mix that with the maple.
Oh, yeah.
Bacon. Yeah, that would be really good. Yeah. Shout out Smack and
Smack it. You should make that flavor.
Yep, you should make it. They probably did, and I just didn't see it. But
are they still offering the 10%?
Yes, I have a code you can find on our TikTok.
Yes.
On our
and
list of links.
We'll put it on the comment section.
We'll put it in the comment. I'll try to put it on the YouTube comments section.
We're still learning.
We're still learning the things and the stuff. Bear with us.
You're old.
I'll try to put it wherever I can. And go to Facebook. We're on Facebook too. I'm trying to get some traction on that. We got like 5 followers on there. So
we are also on Spotify.
Oh yeah. Have we uploaded any
episodes
recently?
But we are there. And you better go listen.
We have 6 episodes up there?
I believe so, yes.
5 or 6.
Yeah, I think it's 6.
So we will work on getting that stuff uploaded. We're trying to do it with the time we got. So
because we are 2 dads, 1 mic.
Yep.
So anything else for him?
I think so.
All right, perfect. Well, thank you for joining us for the 2 Dads, 1 Mic podcast. I'm Taylor. This is Mike. Peace.